Hello everyone. So, quick state of development about many projects I currently work on. I think the main section of this video will be about Flaze SMP. So yeah, that's the main thing I want to talk about. But before, I'm going to just explain Lyra game and Lyra studio and videos I've sent and uploaded to YouTube, the ones just before this video. So basically I think I went a bit too far and a bit too quickly. I really wanted to make a web game. I think I might have the skills to make it a thing, but yeah, essentially, I don't think it's a good idea because I think I wanted to basically one-shot a project, a game, to make it something, but what I've done is not the thing I had in mind, so Lyra game has been put on hold. Maybe will not be done. I don't know. I have no idea for the moment at this moment of the state of development video. One thing also to note is that Lyra Studio became Flaze Studio. Yeah. That's one thing to know. So basically anything I do now under the Lyra project is now under the Flaze Studio, kind of, yeah, Flaze Studio, basically. But now let's talk about the main aspect of the video, which is why I'm making this video. Nothing a bit too crazy about Flaze SMP, but I wanted to make this video so that Flaze SMP players are understanding what's going on currently. I mean, what are we doing? What I'm working on and what I'm doing, and basically what's going on Flaze SMP. And maybe at the end of the video there's going to be a release date. But I don't feel confident in giving a release date, to be honest. Basically, for the new players who are coming to Flaze SMP, our season 1 was The Gathering, basically. So there was a lot of players, maybe around 20 to 30 at peak. I mean, simultaneously connected players. I hope we will beat this record on season 2, but I hope it doesn't break anything too, because we have the same specs as the season 1 server, so we'll see. We'll see what happens on the second server. Basically the whole mod pack changed. We have removed a vast majority of mods, the tech ones mainly. I mean, I took the decision to keep Applied Energistics as many players are interested in keeping it, as it's a great mod to automate stuff with Create. But I mean, if we do update to Create 6, which I think we will, but I need to explain something first. So the modpack has been updated. So like all of the mods have been updated compared to the season 1 where none of the mods have been updated. So there is one mod that hasn't been updated. It's Create 6 because basically most of our mods are Create add-ons and they are not made by the the original Create developers. So we can't really update those without updating Create 6 and vice versa. So some of our players tried and updated all of the mods, but some mods still aren't updated to support Create 6, like I think it's Amendment, which we currently have. Amendments doesn't show up, but it's Supplementaries. Supplementaries isn't updated to support Create 6. The option I only have right now is basically removing supplementaries from the modpack, as it's not, you see, supplementaries only add one page of stuff. I mean, we do have a lot of decoration on the modpack. Plus, we added lots of ones, like this one, Dawn of Time Villa, which has many stuff to decorate. Yeah, many stuff. Also Abyssal Decor, which had many stuff also. These are mods that have been suggested by our builder team to kind of compensate the lack of decoration we had in season 1, though there was a lot of decoration mods, which are, I think, kept in the season 2. There has been some little changes, like Apotheosis. Well, Apotheosis is not a really good example because it's not a little changes. We basically hard nerfed Apotheosis. The original intention was to remove the mod, but yeah, Apotheosis, right? it's just a great mod to have on SMP server. So we decided to keep it. Our game designer called Raphael, he basically gave me a brand new configuration of the mod, so any stuff that isn't balanced on the season 2 after you watch this video should be reported to Raphael, because he's the one who made the configuration about Apotheosis. So I think the spawner module is still there. I think we still can. Let's try. Oh. Did the texture change? I don't know. Can we? I don't think we can. You know what? Let's see that right now. Config, Apotheosis, spawner. I don't think we can disable. You see, there is no option to disable, or maybe it's in there. Oh, it's disabled, okay. My bad. Let me just reduce the sound of my... yeah, because I have music you don't hear, so that I don't get the copyrights of YouTube. So yeah. Many little changes, like we added pipe as mod back. It was on season 1, but originally the intention was to remove that mod. We can't, because pipe as, right? It's... Some people will say it's not optimized. I don't think so. It's made to be optimized. It's only not optimized if you if you don't care about how you use that mod. Like, if you have a farm that outputs 10k iron ingots and then you basically output 10k iron ingots every second, then yes, it's not going to be optimized, of course, but you don't need 10k iron ingots per second. Like, come on. Yeah, we hard nerfed hypothesis, we added Piper's modpack, we added molten vents. Can I locate one? Can I do that? Maybe locate a biome, because molten vents only spawn underwater currently, so. Whoa, okay. Also yeah, we added Alex mobs. And the world is, I think it's, yeah, it's 10k by 10k, so basically 5,000 to minus 5,000. Whoa, 5,000. We can expand, but on the season 1 we didn't have players that went up 10k except for a challenge. Can we find a molten vent under there? So molten vents are little stuff that spawn underwater and basically give an infinite amount of, oh hello, ooh, infinite amount of resources. You have all these molten vents types. You have azurine, I think it's for, no, viridium is for copper, azurine I don't know. You have creamsite for iron, ochre for gold, scorchia and scoria. I may be able to add more because it's configurable. I don't know how it works there, but I can basically do a diamond block molten vent if I want. Oh. Yeah, this is the Young's beta mod. Ooh. Okay. Why not? So yeah, we added like many of the Young's beta mods. Oh yeah, there we go. This is a molten vent of viridium. So basically you put lava, I think, next to it and it becomes a active molten viridium source, and then you can output the resources by a way I don't know. But yeah, you find this only underwater. I said that I added Abyssal Decor in Dawn of Time Builder Edition. I also added something that was really triggering me in this season when it's the when you have a sword and you can't swing through grass, then now you can when you attack an entity. So let's take a sword for example. It's little changes, right? But I'll show you. When you are in the tall grass stuff, you can't swing. Can I try? Don't move, don't move. Yeah, you see? Let me summon a chicken there. You see? I didn't attack these. I hit the entity directly. Who the... What? Oh, right. What? Oh, right. I need to talk about the testing. So yeah, in the season 1 we had the companies, right? For those who remember, it's the main aspect of Flaze SMP because Flaze SMP is basically based on industrial aspects and theme. So yeah, the main aspect of Flaze SMP are companies. But in the season 1, the way the companies were created it was only on Discord. So like we had a forum channel which I can show. We had this, which is still open. And basically people had a template that they used to declare a company, like, I don't know, let's say Codex Concrete Solution. Codex is horrible there. And he basically did concrete. He sold concrete. That's a very specific company, but like you can do more general ones like mine, which I declared for the season 2. It's the Trauma Team, which is a security company. So like you order a service basically, and I come to help you. Yeah, many companies were created in the season 1, but I hated the fact that it's on Discord and not in game. So I thought like many players are waitlisted on the season 1, so let's invest a bit and find a developer who can make our company system an actual mod in the game. I'll explain a bit what happened a bit later, but basically now you can create your company like this. Oh, right. You can create your company. Currently, not everything is configured, so yeah, you can enter the name of your company. Let's say AgriCorp. I want to make an agriculture company. So yeah, specializes in. You select the domain, like agriculture. Specializes in crop farming is a placeholder currently. Then you select the subdomain. The buff is not the buff, like 10% more crops, is not something that is working currently. It's only a placeholder also, but you select the crop farming. You will have a lot more later on, but currently I said it's not fully configured. And then you have your thing. You create a company. You get a confirmation thing in the chat. And then you can do company info and many other commands to check your company details, like your information, how much funds. The funds are basically the company balance. You have a company balance command. Let me give myself some money. Yeah, so I can deposit money, like 50 Flaze coins dollars, and then company balance. I have company balance 50 Flaze coins dollars, and I can also company info, and then see the funds. The unlock sub. To be honest, all the messages in the chat are going to be reworked. Currently it's white. It's quite readable, but I don't like the fact that it doesn't have colors, so yeah, it will be remade. You see my company information, like the name is AgriCorp, which is the one I gave to in the company creation menu. But essentially, your company is going to be an ID, right? Composed of 3 to 4 numbers, I think. I have 3 currently. It's mostly going to be 4. It doesn't mean there is 700 companies on the server, right? It's a random number. So mine is 703. So basically, this ID is for the staff. When you have any issue related to your company, you basically give the company ID to the staff and they can check, I think, 703 or AgriCorp. I don't know. You can also fire people. You can invest in your subsidiaries. That's a tier 4 command. Yeah, companies have tiers. You have the permission menu. I'm the CEO of mine, so I have all permissions, but I can invite another guy in the company, and then they will receive this. They can join using the ID of the company or the name of the company. I'm waiting for him to join so I can show you the permissions menu. But like you can also upgrade your company. So the message you will see as a player is the white one. Upgrade request submitted. A staff member will review your request after you complete the required channel. This is still going to be a Discord-based thing. So when you ask for a company thing, you do the command, and if no staff members are connected, then you send a message on Discord, and the staff will tell you your challenge, and if you complete it, then staff are going to, you see I'm a staff and I received this as requested. The orange message is the staff message. As a staff, I can validate your upgrade like 703. So like your company is then going to upgrade to the next tier. You can do that up to tier 4, which is the maximum. Tier 4 is basically a mother company. You are not necessarily forced to have subsidiaries. If you don't want subsidiaries, you are then not a mother company, but you are then able to propose other companies a percentage of the company value and balance. So basically each week they are going to pay you because they are a subsidiary of your company. But in exchange, I don't know, you can negotiate, like, let's say I wanna buy the company of my admin here, Lyra, for 5% of the company balance each week. So each week, 5% of the company balance is going to be sent to my company. So like the tier 4 mother company. And in exchange, I say to him, like, in exchange of the 5%, I help you build new stuff. Like, I don't know, you basically negotiate, you do all you want, and they accept or not. I don't think you can propose a company for 0%. There is no other company, so I can't really test that thing. But one question that comes to the mind after hearing all this about the company system is, how do I make money? So currently there is a way, but it's not finished because the mod has been, well, the developer who was in charge of the mod, he basically gave up because, well, reasons. I'm currently trying to find another developer for the mod. I don't think it's either the season 2 comes out without the company system, like all this I've shown you, or we wait a bit more and then a new developer recodes completely what I've shown you, or finishes the previous developer's work. I don't know. I mean, it's quite blurry right now. I don't know. We'll see. But one feature that is missing, well, is company active. Like, you see all the active companies and inactive ones with this one. This is not working, but I think it's a admin command. I'm not too sure. I haven't really checked the specification sheet. I've written a long time ago. But there is a missing feature, which is the main thing of the mod. It's the market, right? Market open as is an admin command, I think. I'm not too sure, but like, it's not finished. Okay. You are able to buy and sell resources from the market, and they have fluctuations percentage. So like, the ones that would be interesting right now is the oak log, because it has 3% and it can vary the next hour. Like, currently it's 4 p.m. Then at 5 p.m, the fluctuations are going to update depending on offer and demand of that item on the server. So like, if oak logs are sold in vast quantities, then it's going to drop. The fluctuation is going to be negative and not interesting anymore. The prices here are a bit, yeah, they are temporary. Basically anything you see right now is temporary. And everything you see in there should be this. I told you I have an agriculture company, and I'm declared into the crop farming subdomain. So what I'm able to sell is this. And I think it's not working because I see cobblestone and stuff, but like, if I'm declared under the agriculture and the agricultural domain, and in the agriculture domain I'm specifying in the crop farming, which I do right now. If I check this, you see, I'm into agriculture, crop farming. So what I will see in the market is what I specify in. So here I'm specifying in crop farming, so I will basically be able to sell multiple types of crops on the server. You see where this is going. So basically what's interesting on the server is making a niche company, so that you are the only one selling the item on the market. Because you are the only one having this company subdomain, I guess. Yeah. But the market is going to be reworked because it's what's missing in the mod for us to kind of push the server and open in season 2. Even if it was finished right now, I would like to do a beta, an open beta server, like where everyone is in creative. So like, you can basically report many bugs, and the more you report, the more advantages you are going to get in the season 2, like a temporary premium rank. So like, you have more QoL features, like quality of life features. You have a bit of startup money because you have the slash money also. You have the, yeah. So like, you have a bit of money you can buy to exchange, and yeah, I guess. Yeah, you get advantages basically, but yeah. Something I want to talk about is where I'm running everywhere in since the beginning of this video. It's the spawn of the season 2 server. It's not finished, as you can see, because our build team kinda lost motivation due to the... I mean, we had a bit of internal issues, like moderators going, builders going. I think there is 2 people that left the staff team and basically the server. So we had a bit of issues. Yeah. I think the builder team lost motivation due to a builder leaving, and also some of them having stuff to do in real life. So unfortunately, I think this is what we are going to open with on the season 2, or maybe I'll have a walk around. I don't know. But yeah. This video is a state of development. I shouldn't talk about this, but what I wanted to do with the new city is have a plot system. I have actually a complete separate specification sheets for this feature, but like, let's say a plot is like, where could this go? Maybe in there, yeah. So like you buy a plot and all this is yours. You can do basically anything in there. But when you go up there, it's another player plot, so like you can't do anything in there, but you can build in there. So you pay basically money each week or each month, I don't know, to rent or yeah. Oh. Okay, the server crashed. But yeah, you rent a little part of the... Hello? What? Anyway, you rent a part of the building, so you can build anything in there. If you can't rent anything, it's going to remove everything you built in there. So an alternative of this is having a lot of money and buying completely the plot, so it's yours, you are the owner, and the server is not owner of the plot anymore. You are the owner, but you need to pay a lot, like thousands of Flaze coins dollars. It's way pricier than renting the thing if you're not too sure about staying in the plot. So yeah, definitely we have many features we want to do in this season 2, but at this point I think that waiting is not an option. So yeah, because I've seen many players on the Discord kind of complaining. I don't see where this is complaining, but like I just don't have the word in English. Like they are just hyped about the season 2, and I can understand because I am too. So I think we will open without the company system. No companies are going to be able to be created at the start until the mod gets added. You will not be able to register a company on Discord like we did in season 1. Like essentially the Discord channel will stay, so like you can do the company thing as it was in season 1, just to tell people you are doing this, but at the eyes of the staff it doesn't have value. If a player wants to do the same company as you, they can. That's just a kind of informational channel, I guess. Until we get the actual system in the game, because I haven't talked about this, but hello, are you? Yeah. You have an upkeep tax about the companies. So basically each week you need to pay, I think, 500 Flaze coins at tier 1, and then the more you upgrade your company, the more you need to pay taxes. Kind of feels like real life, right? But basically the larger your company is, the more taxes you will pay, but the logic behind this is basically if you have a larger company, like at tier 2, you are able to add a subdomain. So like you have the crop farming, which I've shown just before, but you also have another one. So in the market, you have a lot more items to sell, and then basically you are able to make a lot more money. So the tax is higher. I just think it's logic, right? But eventually, if you don't pay the tax, your company is going to be disbanded after 2 weeks. I think you have a reminder after a week of not paying the tax, but the second week is just disbanding your company. I know people will complain about, oh, but I can't connect, yeah, this and this, but like, come on, in 2 weeks, you can't grab a PC and then connect once and sell items, and that's all. Like, come on. Nah, it can't be. So yeah. If you don't connect in 2 weeks, your company is going to be disbanded. You can also just farm a lot of money before you are gone for a month, so that your company balance is, has the actual money to upkeep for a month, and then when you come back, you will have less money than when you were gone, like for holidays, I don't know. But when you come back, you will have paid your taxes because you have a company balance. Hello, come on, please connect. I don't know what the admin is doing. He's making the server crash. I don't know how. But yeah, just farm a lot of money before going on holidays so that your company gets upkeeped. Like, you pay taxes automatically. You don't need to be connected to pay taxes. But yeah. What has changed also? We, as you can see, replaced naturalist to Alex mobs because it has a lot more variety and some Easter eggs. We kept Adastra because it's just the most advanced space mod on the market. I know of the create version of this, but like, it doesn't have the same content as Adastra. Like, okay, you can go in the moon, okay, you can build your own rocket, but nah, it doesn't have the same amount of content. Adastra is just way more fun. Each time I open the creative mode, it does this. We kept simple planes and added more planes mods, like man of many planes. So that adds these two. And I think they are create compatible, so like you can input stuff from create to this plane, and then you can fly and then go to a player base and deliver items, I guess. You can see the generation is different than the season 1 because we added Terralis and Tectonic mods that enhanced the generation. And that's why we preloaded the map to 10k by 10k because, well, Terralis and Tectonic, they take a lot more resources to load chunks. Hello. We added also most of the Young's beta stuff mods, except the witch huts, I think. I added also the shiny horses thing. I don't know. It's just armors for horses. What? Well, I thought I did. It's not, apparently. I added also... Oh, I can't. Can I? Oh, yeah. I added Jaden's Nether expansion so that the Nether looks a bit better. Structures in the Nether have been reworked also. This is a vanilla bastion. But you eventually will find custom structures, like new structures in the Nether that gives special stuff. You will see. I added. Can I just be teleported at the spawn and not in the stone? Like, bruh. And this is not the spawn. What? This is. Yeah, I added Joy of Paintings. So I don't know how this works though. I guess you can paint. Yeah. You can do stuff and then, yeah. And then sell it, I guess. I don't know. You can, yeah, you can do stuff. I added a bit of quality of life mod for agriculture company because I had an agriculture company at the start of this season 1 and it was annoying, so I added that. Let me show you. Let's take wheat seeds. You see, I can jump on there and they don't break. That's a bit of quality of life for agriculture company because season 2 has more jetpacks, and when you land on your thing and you don't have the necessary tools to basically replant and stuff, it's just annoying. I removed a lot of potions, like the flying ones that were in season 1 and kinda annoyed me, so like, you don't have them anymore. You have this, but you can't do it. I just don't know how to remove this. So yeah, I removed a lot of enchants also. I removed like many enchants that the new gun mod adds. Oh yeah, I haven't showed you. We added a new gun mod instead of timeless and classics 0 stuff. I just feel like they are more Minecraft friendly and a bit more balanced. You have many actually. You have many guns. You also have vanilla mobs that spawn. Let me show. I can spawn bad piggies like. Can I do that? Well, let's just 82. What? Oh, okay. So, yeah. This is... it's just a piglin... Yeah, there we go. They are able to shoot at you. Look at them. Yeah. And they drop their guns from time to time. Here I forced to 1, but they mostly spawn in 5 to 10 mobs, patrols. I think it just makes the game a bit more fun. Most of this mod's enchants have been removed because I can't show you, but you were able to take a machine gun like this one and put rapid fire and then shoot at your feet and then fly basically. Yeah. Most of the mods and enchants have been removed. One add-on of this mod have been added. It's more than enough guns, which adds a lot more. But the textures are a bit weird, to be honest. They are not the quality of just enough guns. Like, look at this. I mean, there is definitely better, but I like the Minecraft feel of it. So yeah, some enchants have been removed. Many items have been removed, especially from the sophisticated backpacks, like the tiers above iron. So the max amount of backpack you can get is this one. You still have stack upgrades, I think. But not the cheated ones. Like the maximum is this one. So like in you can put this, and then if I give myself a bit of stone, this is what you can store. I think it's okay. Because in the season 1, it just wasn't balanced. There was people with netherite backpacks and able to carry their whole base in a backpack. I did not like that. The portability upgrade from storage was the infinity upgrade, the survival infinity upgrade in the stack upgrades from 2 to Omega tier stack upgrades were removed. Gold, diamond, and netherite backpacks have been removed also. As you can see, you can't see them anymore in the game. The Inception upgrade, where you are able to put backpacks and backpacks, have been removed. The item and fluid cell from Applied Energistics 2 have been removed. From Create Under Transmission, the fluid item transmitter and chunk loaders were removed. The only chunk loader you can get is these. which uses... Oh, wait, these are the filled versions. I need to get the empty ones. Yeah. No, never mind. It's in solo. The server doesn't have the receipts currently. So yeah, they are way more pricier than in season 1 because season 1 was just chunk loading simulator. And we had a lot of issues with that. So yeah, chunk loading is going to have a price. A new item in the on the server, it's the unobtainium. It doesn't have a receipt currently, but we are working on it. It's this, which is custom. At the exception of this, which is basically the gold block but saturated in purple. You can see it's basically the same texture. These are handmade. And it's willing to be something after netherite. So yeah, only mining companies at tier 3 are going to be able to craft this. There is going to be such items in other companies, like agriculture company are going to be able to make GMOs, like genetically modified organics stuff. So like they will be able to make custom potions and like custom foods that gives special buffs and stuff. But currently the only item that was added is the unobtainium. It's the mining companies that benefits them. Yeah, eventually other company domains are going to get this kind of, I don't know the word in English, but kind of benefits, I guess, because they are the only one able to craft it. Oh, mining companies and item processing companies, because mining companies are able to make the ore, but they can't make the bar. They can't refine the ore. So mining companies make the ore, they sell it to either players or companies. And then players or companies refine it. And then refinement companies can sell it to players for, I don't know, for a price, which is going to be high. I removed the villager spawn egg because someone was just abusing it in season 1 with the spawner. The crafter, the auto crafter from AE2 was also removed. Well, because of Create 6, you can do the same. And our modpack is Create focused, so I thought, let's use Create instead of AE2. AE2 is just going to provide the storage solutions, mainly, but no molecular assembler stuff. Like you can't automate the crafting of items with AE2 in the modpack. And yeah. What has been done also? Yeah, backpacks recipes have been changed. So the main one, the copper one, and the iron one. The main one is using leather, like just leather. And then copper backpack is using the oh wait, no, it's in solo. Again, the server doesn't have the receipts. There we go. It uses bonded leather from Croc, which is basically leather. it uses a chest and a refined leather. So refined leather is made from this to make refined leather. To make a backpack, right? Just a backpack. It's a bit more complicated than what it was in season 1, but I mean, it's just annoying to make, not pricey. The copper backpack uses more refined leather and the initial backpack, so you need to make this to make this one. You also need a block of copper because it's a copper backpack, basically. And then the same for iron backpack, but instead of synthetic leather, it uses high quality leather, which is made from refined leather. Synthetic leather is refined leather, my bad. But yeah. So it's a bit more complicated to make, so that storage solutions are not that easy to get. Yeah, the receipts from the chunk loaders were also changed to using a block of netherite here and an unobtainium bar. This one is pricey as hell. I think the receipts are going to change again because it's way too pricey and people are just going to make vanilla chunk loaders. Someone told me this in the content team of Flaze SMP, and I think they are right. I'd rather have people use the recipes instead of making vanilla chunk loaders. Forge was updated on clients. You can see this here. We are using 47.4.0, which is create. I think Forge updated just for create. I'm not too sure. The server still uses 47.3.0. Just for the joke with the player, we added cheese buckets. What is just right there? It looks like this. It doesn't do anything particular, it's just cheese. You can craft it with cheese, any kind of cheese, in a bucket. And it acts a bit like water. It's very simple. I added this very quickly to the game. Also in the create configuration, cryofuel, molten iron and molten gold have been added to the bottomless allowed fluids. So you see in create you are able to have a 10k source, like lava and water initially. Well, now you also have cryofuel, molten iron and molten gold. And the pack icon was changed. I think that's all that has been done at the moment. We are going to integrate a recipe for the unobtainium, which I do have. Just wait there. It's an editing, okay, it's not the actual in-game thing. So yeah, you need liquid dragon's breath, which you pour into something, I don't know. Oh, you need to, I don't know, that's a recipe. I don't know how it works, to be honest, but it's very pricey. You need all that. Naphtha comes from TFMG. And it's a bit annoying to make because you need a distillation tower. There. You need the crude oil, and then basically you need to find oil stuff like the bedrock thing. Oil deposit, I think. Come on. Yeah, this. You find these at the bedrock where the... Well, you are going to search for this. I'm not going to make a tutorial. But yeah, essentially that's all of what has been done for the season 2. I may have missed a bit of stuff that has been done, maybe other mods that were added. There is going to be a new modpack update which will add, what's the mod name again? Aviator's Dreams, I think. Yep, this one. We'll add this one because it adds cars and planes, because we don't have enough planes. We do, but yeah, planes. And they also add cars, which we don't have on the server, because, well, why not? But yeah, that's essentially all of what has been done on the work of the season 2 in around 1 month. And to be honest, I was a bit away from Flaze SMP because I had exams. So maybe a bit less than 1 month. But what to expect in the coming days or week is basically me waiting for the developer to finish the thing, or just pushing the server to season 2 without the custom mod, like the company thing, this one. You have a lot of comments, I haven't shown them. But yeah, you can do basically anything. Oh, let me check that. Let me max myself. There we go. Oh. Alright. And then if I do this. Oh, it does it instantly. It shouldn't though. The resources is something you invest in and you don't know what you get. Here it is clearly said what you get and it's instant. Researches are something you get at tier 3, which you can invest in, but you don't know what you get, and you need to wait a lot, like a week, an actual week in real life, to get the research. But that's essentially a way, like the only way to get the unobtainium for mining companies. So yeah. I think I've talked about many stuff in this video. Yeah, an hour of video, good luck. If you went this far, you are a very motivated person, and I'd like to have you in the staff of Flaze SMP, I'm not gonna lie. For the release date, I don't think it's a good idea, but don't take it word for word. But if the developer gives me the finished mod by the end of the next week, then we will probably open in a week. Though if I give up on waiting for the mod, we will probably open sooner. I'll see that. Though you should join the Discord in the description because I'm going to announce the release date, and if I announce the release date, it just means I'm confident. I'm not currently, because I need to wait for the developer to finish the mod, and I'd really like to start the season 2 with the mod, though some people are not showing the same opinion. But yeah, we'll see that. Next estimated release date would be next week from the point where this video uploads. So I'm recording on the 12th of April, so estimated release dates on the 19, I guess, or 20, I don't know. Maybe before, if I just don't wait for the custom mod. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, see ya.